Hello people of the internet, happy Boxing Day. I am going to share with you some little gems. Now this is a birthday present. Officially it's not my birthday for another nearly 2 weeks, but because I saw my sister yesterday, she gave me this and it is utter brilliance. So for those of you in the UK or with any kind of UK influence, you'll be familiar with the concept of Blue Peter. And Blue Peter, it's just it's an institution, and there isn't an adult around in the UK who did not get involved in Blue Peter in some way, make something that they suggested making, or get involved in one of their projects. If you got really lucky, you got a Blue Peter badge. I never got a Blue Peter badge. I did get a sticker for doing some kind of bring and buy sale or something, but that's as far as I got. But this book is brilliant. It is all of the retro makes, some of which are freaking hilarious. So I'm actually going to attempt to do this. I have equipment and I'm going to have a go at making a doll. Okay, now this particular section, dolls for you to make, Valerie G will show you how. Let me read this introduction to you. Do you like Cinderella and her sisters, or the gay Dutch doll? It's clearly a reference gone on me. I mean, I know several gay Dutch people. I've missed something there, but I think it's hilarious. Anyway, their clothes are scraps from the rag bag. But can you guess what the dolls themselves are made of? Turn the next page and Valerie will tell you. You don't need to turn a page. It's a double page spread. Right. Did you guess that the dolls are made from pipe cleaners? All you need to make a doll of your own are 4 pipe cleaners, some material for the... hang on. 4 pipe cleaners, some pink or white wool. I've got pale blue, it'll do. Some material for the face and a little cotton wool. Now, we get that much instruction to make a full doll. So let's give this a go, shall we? Now use 1 pipe cleaner for the head and the body, 1 for the arms and 1 for each of the legs. Let's see how that goes, shall we? All right then. Okay, stage 1. Oh, it's clearly going well. Now, apparently, join them together. Yes. Now, thorough instructions here. Now, cover the doll with wool. Any thickness will do, but a fine wool makes a smoother finish. Basically, I've just got to wrap this thing in wool until it, yeah. Let's see what happens, shall we? Oh, hang on. It also says head, pad with cotton wool, cover with material, and sew down the back very tightly. I did not prepare for sewing. We'll see what we can do. I've got embroidery coming. Okay, embroider the eyes, nose, and mouth with a fine thread, and make the hair out of loops of wool. There are no instructions for any of this. This is, of course, a natural skill that any UK 7-year-old of the 1970s and 80s would have had. Yeah, clearly embroidery is a skill you were born with. Right, let's see what happens, shall we? Right. Okay. So, I've done the first bit. So now cover the doll with wool done that. Head. Pad with cotton wool, cover with material and sew down the back very tightly. I'm doing a video. You can't, you can come and say hi if you want. I haven't sewn down the head. I just wrapped it up with wool and like tried to wrap it in. Look, I'm making a doll. What do you think?
Cute.
Excellent. Right.
I've
got one vote of confidence. Well, it says face. Embroider the eyes, nose and mouth with a fine thread. So there's no plan. And in fact, if you look at the faces of these examples, this is the inspiration that we have to go on here. I don't know if that's in focus. Not sure about you, but I'm not entirely convinced. But you know, we can have a go. And
This one are you making?
well, I'm at this point. Look, do you think it looks about right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Something.
But
Oh gosh, it gets better. Okay, so I should have oversewn the hands and the feet. I don't know what oversewing is. Begin at the top and wind the wool evenly down. You add more and more layers until the arms are thick enough. Kind of did that. Oversew the hands with a needle full of wool. I don't know what that means. Okay. Body. Pad with cotton wool. I just used the excess fabric from the head part. And cover with a layer of wool. Legs, making the same way as the arms. So, you know, I reckon I'm close. I'm close. Now the dolls are ready to dress in any way you wish. That's the instructions. These dolls have got hand-knitted, hand-sewn, multi-layered outfits. But basically we get to choose whatever the hell we want. Should we see if we can figure out a way to dress this doll and stick a face on it?
Yeah.
Yeah? We'll be back. Okay, right. My executive assistant Ivy and I have come to an agreement that we're actually, how are we going to make this face?
We're going to draw it.
We are. So here we go.
Just find a black
Fortunately,
pen.
between us, we have artistic skills just off the scale. So this is going to be amazing. What kind of face? Is this a happy doll? A sad doll? What kind of facial expression have we got? A big grin.
Yeah,
Big grin with a missing tooth. We've got to have the missing tooth in there. Okay.
Because I have a missing
Go on,
tooth.
that's it. Keep modelling. That's it. Yeah. Really big, cheesy grin.
I don't know if you could see that I actually have a tooth missing. I lost it a few days ago.
You did. First tooth lost. It was a big adventure, wasn't it?
Yeah. He was small as a Duke of Coffee. You might not be able to understand me.
I can understand you. I think it's an excellent idea. So what do you think of that smiley face with a missing tooth? Yeah? You guys are going to have to wait a second.
Is this supposed to be me?
Sorry?
Is this supposed
It
to
is
be
now. You've modelled now, so it's going to have to be based on you. There we go.
I love it.
Yeah? Should we do a close-up? Oh. There we go. Got to try to focus on that. Everyone focus on it. Keep trying to focus on us. Anyway, we'll do some kind of magic at the end. So yeah, excellent artistic skills.
When are we going to make it close?
Clothes. I don't know. I think that's our next challenge. We might have to go out to the conservatory and find some fabric. Are we in?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah?
We're in. Bye.
Okay. Have we got all our bits and pieces?
Yes, we got everything, I think.
Go on. Come on, you bring it over and explain what we've got.
Okay, so we have some. So we have a
Come
doll.
closer.
So what we have right now
Yeah.
is we have a doll, of course.
Yeah.
Then we have our thread.
We have some thread ready for sewing. Now, what have we done here?
Okay, so how we have made these two things actually all be our dresses.
Should you see the fabric? Should you show off the lovely fabric? It's butterfly fabric. So this person is now wearing a dress.
Okay,
Or will be.
Yeah, but how we made it. So we chose our fabric out of a butterfly fabric, but you can choose whatever fabric you want. We just chose a butterfly fabric.
Mhm.
We laid it out on a table.
Mhm.
We got drawed something that kind of looks like a dress.
And how did we know it was the right size?
We got a doll and then we put a doll on the piece of paper you have, and when we looked at the size and tried to draw it like that. So when we cut it out, and then we got a couple of pins, maybe one or two, and then we got a piece of paper, and then get the fabric. And we pinned it on a piece of paper, but also this would be just a border liner, and when we have it under a piece of paper, our lovely fabric. So when we got our scissors and cutted the piece of paper out with a fabric, and before we did that, we actually folded it so it's two.
Mhm.
Yeah. But when you cut it out, because we folded it, it turned into two. So that's how you did it.
Yay! And so we've got a front and a back. So now we've got really, just knock together some clothes for these dolls. So this is us knocking together a butterfly dress for this doll. May take some time.
And it's technically Ivy.
It's a doll Ivy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's technically Ivy. That is me. I'm Ivy.
It's because of the missing tooth. They are flying saucer sweets.
We just freeze. You just do that.
So all the people who will watch this on YouTube, and we might get like 5 or 6 people watching this. We could get quite famous.
Famous? I'm going to be famous. Give me
What? How many
channel.
people do you think you would need to watch before we were famous?
I don't know.
5, 10. How many comments?
Maybe
do
we just need 2. Maybe we just need 2.
2 people, and we'll be famous.
Maybe.
Go on.
So we she didn't think about how we could take this off, so she has to now sew it on a little doll.
Yeah, didn't think about how to fit it over the head or anything like that. So it's being stitched on in place, but it's coming together. Look how slightly, unique. Right.
Other friends are like silly.
Yeah.
You like this?
Right. Okay. We now have a doll with limbs, bendable limbs, in fact. Hello. And a dress, a butterfly dress.
I dropped her hair again.
Oh my goodness, Ivy, will you please stop leaving your hair on the floor? Right.
Is this some wool?
So we have been contemplating how to do this, and we did have an idea. What was our idea about how we could make the hair work? Do you remember?
Forgot.
Oh, okay. I thought we could do enough to go. We're going to go for chin length hair. Apparently, it's the in style. So we're going shoulder over to shoulder, and then we're just going to stitch down the middle. So we're just going to stick the needle in and out your head about 30 times. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. Perfect. Here we go. Okay. Do you want to display the final doll, complete with facial features and hair? You ready? Go on. Show it to the screen and tell them what you think.
Everybody, we finished our dolly! She has crazy hair. And she has a
my
lovely
hairdressing skills clearly leave a lot to be desired.
There we go. I neatened it up a little.
Oh, well done. Well done. I think she needs you.
Okay. Now,
Look, and she looks so beautiful, not remotely maniacally evil. But this is all thanks to Valerie in the Blue Peter Makes book. I think we've done an excellent job. I was going to suggest I'd give this away to the highest bidder, but I think I don't think anyone can bid higher than Ivy on this one. So stay tuned for the next instalment in what the heck's going to come out of this book next.
I don't know.